Hello and welcome to another update video on Solana. So the Solana chart is still in a downtrend, still no confirmed low in place. I mean, that's consistent with previous updates. The rally from the March low was only a three-wave move. Therefore, while it is possible that the price will turn around here and start a bit of a bounce to the upside, it is not expected until we get a little bit more upside momentum and a micro five-wave move to the upside. Then we can track that further. For now, it seems like that we are going to test the $110 to $102 range, and we'll see if the market can form a low there, a low of sorts at least. Whether this is then the fifth wave up or just the beginning of a larger B wave, we will have to see. For now, we're still in this larger support zone, and the context here on the larger time frame chart is completely unchanged. So we are still tracking either the yellow wave 4, just hasn't found a low yet, or the A wave in a larger A wave. Okay, so obviously it is possible, as per previous updates, that a substantial top already formed, and then this would be A wave down, B wave up, C wave down. We're basically just watching if we can get evidence that a low of sorts has formed. So far, that hasn't occurred because the rallies have remained corrective in nature. So 3 waves up. Yeah? While we also cannot predict the future with certainty, we can use the Elliott wave method and the patterns involved to identify if we have evidence that a trend is shifting, and so far that hasn't been the case yet. So therefore, I haven't called a low yet. And but obviously, we're still watching for signals in this region. That's what that blue Fibonacci support zone is for, to see if there are any reactions. And I mean, the price has reacted to these two Fibonacci levels, $131 and then $119, but so far without any impulsive reaction. Now let's take a look at the smaller time frame. Here we can see that the price is still likely going to go lower. We're now testing the $112 level, which is the swing low from the 11th of March. The decline, I've made a slight shift, slight change to the microstructure from the high that formed in January. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I now see the fourth wave as a potential triangle. A, B, C, D, E, the running triangle, and then a fifth wave down. Other interpretations are possible, but that means we could still watch here for an ABC structure to the downside to unfold, possibly testing $102 next, and I cannot rule out lower. I mean, we're simply tracking this trend down. The wave count is full. That tells us that at any point the price might attempt a reversal, but so far I think it's still worth being careful, because this is still a knife catch, right? Still catching the falling knife situation. The price is still in a local downtrend, and it will remain in a downtrend as long as we're printing lower lows and lower highs, and as long as rallies remain corrective in nature. That's why we've been tracking also the structure of the move to the upside here, which is a correction, which is a 3-wave move, and you know, I've got resistance on the chart. It's between $120.82. That's just micro resistance. I mean, that is just changing all the time with the price. It's $120.82 and $130.35. As long as we stay below the $130.35 level, the overall downside pressure remains high. And it takes a break above $130.35, followed by a break above the end of the triangle, like the E wave high at $136, to suggest a low of sorts is in place. And then we just have to see, okay, is it a 5-wave move up or a 3-wave move? So as long as we only get a corrective bounce to the upside here and stay below resistance, it's likely we're going to test the $102 level, or maybe even slightly lower than that. Yeah. So I'm going to add additional levels when necessary. For now, we still have a couple of other levels to watch, 110 and 102. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.